Imagine this. You're just, scrolling through Facebook, maybe killing some time. And that simple action ends up being the absolute worst financial mistake you ever make.
It sounds extreme, but that's precisely what happened to a 64-year-old man over in Mohali.
Yeah, a huge amount. 1.5 crore rupees, just gone. Wiped out by some really sophisticated cyber fraudsters.
Quite horrifying.
So today we're doing a deep dive. We want to unpack exactly how these organized groups operate. We're looking at the tech, sure, but also the psychology, how they mix impersonation with, well, manipulating trust.
And it all started quite simply, didn't it? The trigger, according to the reports, was just a pop-up ad.
On Facebook, June 2nd, an investment ad.
Right. But here's the clever part, the really insidious bit. They weren't just generic fraudsters. They used the names, the banners of well-known firms. HDFC Securities and Upstox.
Ugh. So instantly recognizable, trusted names. That lowers your guard immediately.
Exactly. That layer of borrowed legitimacy is, well, it's step one. It's absolutely critical for pulling someone in.
Okay, so the victim, Rajandeep Singh, he clicks the ad. What happens next? They don't keep him on Facebook, right?
No, that's key. They immediately get him off the public platform, redirected him straight into a private WhatsApp group.
A controlled environment.
Totally controlled. It was named B7 HDFC Market Navigation, making it sound official. This is where the isolation starts. You take them away from anywhere they might get, outside verification or second opinions.
Makes sense. And inside this group, that's where they start building the confidence.
Yes, and they start small. Very small. They convinced him to invest just 10,000 rupees first.
10,000? That seems tiny compared to the final amount. Why start there?
It's pure psychology. It's not about the 10,000 itself. The investigators found that the moment he invested it, they showed him a completely faked trading screen.
Faked.
Totally manipulated. It immediately showed his 10,000 rupees had doubled. Instant profit.
Wow. So it's like a proof of concept designed just for him.
Exactly. It confirms his hope. Okay, this is real. I'm making money. That fabricated success builds massive trust really fast. It hooks him emotionally.
Okay, so he's seen this success. He trusts the system now. How do they ramp it up to the big leagues, to the lax?
Well, it's phase 3. They built this illusion of safety, made it look rock solid, like a real corporate setup.
Oh.
The sources we looked at mentioned forged documents.
Yeah.
Really professional-looking stuff. Fake SEBI certificates, the kind that are supposed to show regulatory approval.
Fake government documents? That's bold.
Oh, yeah. And fabricated trading dashboards showing these huge, consistent returns on his investments, all designed to make him feel secure, putting in much larger amounts.
And it worked. He started transferring serious money.
He did. The complaint details transfers of 71.34 lakh first, then another 34.35 lakh. Huge sums.
And all the while, these fake dashboards just kept showing bigger and bigger numbers.
Right. They kept creating new IDs, new account views for him, constantly showing double balances.
Yeah.
But in reality,
The money was just vanishing.
instantly siphoned off.
Yeah.
Moved through a network of accounts to, well, disappear.
This sounds incredibly organized. Much more than just one or two people. What did the police say?
Yeah, police officials stated this has all the signs of a highly organized syndicate.
A syndicate. Okay.
The SPE, the forged documents, the tech infrastructure to create and delete accounts, move money that quickly. It points to a large coordinated operation. They've registered the case under the new Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita and the IT Act, Section 66C.
So high-level fraud. Serious stuff.
Definitely. They're blending tech skills with some pretty ruthless psychological manipulation.
And the end game was predictable, I suppose.
Sadly, yes.
Yeah.
When Mr. Singh eventually tried to withdraw some of these massive profits he thought he'd made.
Let me guess. Everything vanished.
Everything. The WhatsApp group deleted, the dashboards gone, the contact IDs, poof. The total loss, 1.5 crore rupees, was locked in. He was left with nothing.
Just brutal. So the takeaway here seems pretty stark. It's about the danger lurking in, well, seemingly normal online spaces like social media ads.
And how easily trust in big, familiar brands can be exploited. They banked on him seeing HDFC or Upstox and just assuming it was safe.
It really makes you think. So here's something to chew on. This victim, he wasn't naive enough to just trust any random scheme, right? He wanted a familiar name. Yet he was still fooled by sophisticated fake dashboards, even forged SEBI documents.
Yeah, the level of deception was high.
So if that level of fakery is possible, what filters do you need to apply online? Especially when, as the police always warned, the biggest red flag is often right there in the promise itself. Immediate, guaranteed, unrealistic returns. Maybe that's the first, most crucial filter. Something to consider next time an amazing opportunity pops up in your feed.